I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, oh. I'm reading my B-I-B-L-E, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, oh. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door.
Good morning, boys and girls.
Hi guys,
I'm Abby,
I'm Justine.
and we're so excited about today's Kids Church lesson.
We are going to be making jelly.
Yay! Have you ever made jelly before? Have you?
I love jelly in my belly.
It's actually a really easy thing to make.
Yeah, all you need is a packet of jelly
Some boiling water.
and a cup of cold water. That's it.
Nice and simple.
Oh, that smells so good.
Oh, can I smell it?
Like a berry
What
flavor.
flavor jelly are we making?
Berry. And we're going to be making 3 glasses. One for Abby, one for me, and one for
Our cameraman!
Chad.
So, to make jelly, we need a full packet of jelly powder. You're going to use 1 cup of cool water, and 1 cup of boiling water. You might need Mum and Dad's help for this one. Look at that steam.
That's it. I'm going to add the jelly powder. Abby, you can stir. You're a good stirrer.
But wait, what if we use all the jelly powder today and then we don't have any for tomorrow?
No, we can't do that. I love jelly.
Me too.
We have to make just a
No,
little bit more.
no.
Okay.
That let's save that.
Okay.
Let's save that for tomorrow.
I'm gonna keep this in my pocket.
We'll just use this little bit. It should be fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
we've got the jelly powder, we've got the water, and we've got jelly powder for tomorrow.
Yes, more jelly. So we'll put that aside till tomorrow.
We're gonna mix it all up.
And we're gonna pour it into our 3 glasses.
We've got some nice, delicious jelly mixture.
Smells so good.
There's one for me. One for you.
And one for Chaddles.
Yeah.
What do we do with it now, Abby?
Wait, there's a bit more for you.
We've got to put it in the fridge.
And into the fridge it goes.
There you go. How long does it need to stay in there for? About 2 hours?
This is where you're going to have to practice some patience, like we spoke about last week.
Like our fruit of the spirit.
We're going to leave it in the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours, so this is a good time to clean up, wash your dishes, go outside for a bit, and then when you come back, you'll have some good hard set jelly. See you later.
Hey families, I'm Katie and I am so happy to have church with you today. Now, raise your hand if you like food. I do. Do you? I bet you do. Now, what delicious dinner would you make if you were going to feed your whole family? Chicken nuggets, maybe hot Cheetos, birthday cake, ice cream? So tell someone in your family what you would make. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Great job! You'll see food later in the story, but right now we'll say our point. Listen to this. Every day, I can trust Jesus. Now say it with me, come on. Every day, I can trust Jesus. Great! Now it's time for our everyday song that talks about trusting Jesus. Stand up so you can sing and dance along with me.
Before the day I took a breath, you had a plan for my every step. You promised to always be by my side. I believe that you are the way, you are the truth, you are the light. So I sing this to you. You keep your promises every day. I will believe in everything that you say. Yeah, in the dark I know you're making a way. Jesus, I will trust you. You're always good at everything that you do, and I know everything that you say is true. And every moment you are leading me through. Jesus, I will trust you.
the Faithful Hall of Fame, Moses. This is Moses, who was an Israelite born in Egypt in a time when Israelite boys were not supposed to live.
Wait, huh?
Moses, however, grew up in the palace of the Pharaoh, the very man who was enslaving the Israelite people. When Moses grew up, he made a big mistake and fled Egypt to live with the Midianites. But God called Moses back to Egypt to deliver his people with the help of his brother Aaron. After God showed his miraculous power in Egypt, he led the Israelites through the Red Sea and towards the Promised Land. They followed God, who showed himself as a cloud by day and fire by night. As God led them through the wilderness, the Israelites became thirsty and hungry. They complained to Moses and Aaron and said, "If only we had died in Egypt." God said to Moses that he would provide for his people. Each morning they awoke and found manna for the day.
What's that?
And each night God gave them meat. The people were still thirsty, and they were mad at Moses, saying, "Did you bring us out here to die of thirst?" So Moses cried out to God, and God told Moses to strike a rock, and water came flowing out of it for the people to drink. And so the Lord provided for his people's needs. After traveling in the desert for 3 months, they came to Mount Sinai, and God called Moses from the top of the mountain. God spoke to Moses there of the future of his people and reminded him of the miracles of the past. After 3 days, there was thunder and lightning as a thick cloud covered the mountain. The people heard a loud trumpet blast. And Moses led people to the foot of the mountain to meet with God. God told them how his people were to live and how they were to honor him and respect each other. The Israelites had seen for themselves that God had spoken to Moses from heaven. These rules that God told them are called the 10 Commandments. And the Israelites feared God, for his mighty power had brought them out of slavery and provided for them in the desert.
In our story today, the Israelites were wandering in the wilderness. But the whole time that they were in the wilderness, God provided for all of their needs. And God wants to do the same thing for us. Our friend, Pastor Andrew, is going to be talking to us a little bit more about that right now. So let's take a look.
How many of you have ever been hungry after school? We all have. It's been a long day at school, lunch was hours ago, and now it's time to eat. So what do? We ask our mom or dad, grandma, or older sibling when dinner is, and we ask them for dinner. Now, how ridiculous would it be if when they served up your mac and cheese, we thought to ourselves, I don't trust that mom and dad are gonna make me dinner tomorrow. I better keep some of this in my pocket, just in case. No way, that'd be ridiculous. But guess what? That's what the Israelites did in our story. God told the Israelites that he would give them what they needed for each day. And that's what God did. God sent bread from heaven each morning. Isn't that crazy? Where on earth did that come from? Anyway, the point is, every single morning, God sent bread for the Israelites. And God sent quail from heaven in the evening. I would have thought I was going to get hit in the head again, but I guess I'm okay. This is a chicken. Every day, God gave them enough for that day. But the Israelites didn't trust that God would continue to give them what they needed for each day. They kept some food and they stored it up for later. But that food spoiled. They should have trusted God for their daily bread. God gave them bread for Monday, for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every single day, God gave them bread. Jesus taught this exact same thing. When Jesus was teaching his followers how to pray, he prayed saying, "Give us this day our daily bread." God gave the Israelites their daily bread. And they were in the wilderness for 40 years. And over the course of that time, there were things that they needed. They needed water, manna, and quail. And they could not get these things on their own. They had to trust that God would give those things to them every single day. So what does this mean for us? Well, you might be in a wilderness. That wilderness probably isn't a desert, but it might be a tough class at school. It might be that you're afraid. It might be sickness, or that you feel lonely, or maybe there's confusion at home. So here's the thing. In the middle of your wilderness, there are things that you need too. You might need peace or healing, to know that God is with you, or many other things. You can trust that God will give you those things when you need them. Whether you're in the wilderness for 40 years, 40 days, or just 40 minutes, you can trust God every day. Here's the last thing I want you to see. God gave us Jesus. God gave us his only son. He gave us Jesus as a sacrifice to pay the price for our sin. If God gave us Jesus, would he not also give us everything else that we need? Our God is good. He loves you and he cares about your needs. You can trust in him every single day to provide for what you need.
So guys, you can see our jelly didn't set. It's still liquid. It looks like some berry juice, not jelly. Why do you guys think it didn't set? Auntie Abs?
Do you think we had to save some of that jelly powder for tomorrow?
No, we should have followed the right recipe and made sure that we used all of the jelly powder like the recipe said. But because we were scared of not having enough, we didn't put all of the jelly powder in, and now it hasn't worked and we haven't been effective. So we need to remember that we don't have to be scared that we won't have enough.
No, we don't. We need to trust that God is going to give us everything we need when we need it.
Every day we can trust Jesus.
So children, this week we want you to make jelly.
Well, jelly that works, not this kind of jelly.
Definitely. And if you're able to make your own jelly at home, we'd love it if you shared a photo with us or a video with us. Your mom and dads can maybe put it on Instagram or Facebook, and they can tag us in at St. Mark's Kids.
Hashtag St. Mark's Kids.
That's it. Then we can see what you're up to at home as well.
See you guys soon.
Have a good week.
Wait, don't go yet. We have to learn our Bible verse. I'll say it first. Listen to this. Psalm 31:14. I trust in you, Lord. I say, you are my God, you are my God, you are my God. Now, I'll say a little bit at a time and you repeat after me. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. Psalm 31:14. I trust in you, Lord. I say, you are my God, you are my God, you are my God. Wow, fantastic job. That Bible verse makes me thankful that God is our God and we can trust him every day to meet our needs, like the Israelites could trust God every day to meet theirs. Now, I'm going to leave you with some questions to talk about with your family. Just pause the video, read them together, and have a little chat. I'm so happy we got to have church together. See you later.
I'm reading my B-I-B-L-E, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how J-E-S-U-S can down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need.